Right, so this is a really important tip for those of you who are starting out with a business, but at the same time you have already got a few customers under your belt. What starts happening often is that if you're building your client base and you start getting to a point where you start feeling this thing in your mind that says to you, I think I'm getting there now, I think I'm feeling a bit safer, and you know, I've got, I don't know, 8 clients and they pay me every month, and actually I don't need my 9-to-5 job and I can live. What happens is inherently you have a natural tendency to take your foot off the gas a bit. What's so important at this stage is that you're checking in on yourself. The initial hunger you had, because otherwise you're going to lose the roof over your head, to generate sales is easily lost here, because you think, okay, I've arrived at a place of safety. Do make sure you're really pressing hard to get yourself the next client. So it's so crucial that you bear in mind every day that if you don't seek new customers, you're going to be missing out. So every day what I always do is say to myself, as I mentioned recently on a post, I always say, where is the next customer coming from? But importantly, you need to be also thinking, look at the customers I already have. What would happen if I lost one? What would happen if I lost the top one, the one who pays me the most maybe? What would happen if I lost 3? Because stuff happens, and it might not be your fault, but you'll easily lose a client because, you know, something happens on their side and it's completely out of your control. So you do need to make sure you're bearing that in mind. So every day you must lead your day with, where's the new customers coming from? And secondly, am I really safe? Have I got enough money to get by? Or if someone left the, you know, my kind of sphere, am I now in serious trouble? So create a bit of a buffer. More is always better. It offsets a whole world of problems. Okay, hope that helps. Let's think hard about, are we actually focusing every day on generating a new customer? Because also, this is the other thing, you end up, even if you've got plenty of customers and you're doing really well, you end up with a slightly stale feel to your company otherwise. So as a word of warning, what you need to do is keep things fresh, be innovative, be creative, bring new people in, because new conversations with new people, of course, is really handy and good for you, because it keeps you stimulated about your business, which you must always keep in mind, because that keeps you pumping and pushing every single day to think of the best for your own enterprise. Okay, hope that helps. What about you? What's the one thing you think about every day? Is there something you could add in the comments here below? Like the video, and I'm interested in hearing from you guys as well.